Hey there guys, and welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for being here, I really do appreciate that. So as you can see, you're joining me from the Fortress of Solitude with the Man of Steel himself. We're going to be talking about Superman, and it looks like they've officially ended production on the movie. This is super exciting for all those DC fans around the world, myself included with that. But guys, the amount of pressure on James Gunn's shoulders to get this DCU movie out the gate and to make it good, I can't even imagine the pressure. I mean, just the pressure of directing a film just anyway, like hundreds of millions of dollars and investment from, executives on the line. You've got so much financial kind of pressure on your shoulders just for a normal movie. But I mean, this is the start of a brand new superhero cinematic universe. So I can't even imagine the amount of pressure that James Gunn must have felt making this movie, because if this movie comes out and it flops, the first DCU movie out the gate, and it's Superman, the granddaddy of all superheroes, if it comes out, if it flops, then man, DC is absolutely done. It's done. Final nail in the coffin. Nobody's going to care about DC for the next 10 years at least. Well, maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more. I'm not really sure on that, but man, if it flops, DC are done for a long time to come. I would say that. And with Marvel on the up and up after Deadpool and Wolverine, it looks like DC is going to have a lot of competition in the next few years, so they better be on their A game anyway. But yeah, anyway guys, let's jump into the news. So we've got this quote here from James Gunn saying about the official wrap of the Superman production. So let's get into it. Let's read what he had to say and let's see what the latest update is regarding filming being wrapped on the Superman movie. So the director, James Gunn, went on to say the following, and that's a wrap, Gunn wrote with his post. God bless our cast and crew whose commitment, creativity and hard work have brought this project to life. I set out to make a movie about a good man in a world that isn't always so much. And the goodness and kindness and love I've encountered on a daily basis on the set has inspired me and thrust me forward when I felt too spent to move on my own. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart. It's been an honour. The destination has been Superman, but the journey has been toil and the laughter and the emotions and ideas and magic we've shared together on set, and for that I am forever grateful. Alongside the announcement, Gunn shared a behind the scenes photo. While it isn't the new Steel fans were hoping for, the shot taken during the first week of filming in Norway features David Corenswet as Superman, Nicholas Hoult, Lex Luthor, and several other cast members bundled up against the elements. So even though this accompanying photo is from the first week of filming in Norway, we see David Corenswet and specifically we see Lex Luthor in a snowy environment. And as a DC fan, this evokes all kinds of questions. What were they doing in Norway? What were they doing filming in the snow? Obviously the Fortress of Solitude is one of the first things that comes to mind. Lex Luthor was there, so what kind of involvement does that guy have in what's going on in this snowy environment? And like I say, it just kind of conjures up all kinds of questions in the minds about what this potential scene could be, how it's going to play out, and what's going to be happening, and what kind of cast and crew are involved in what's going on here. But this is exciting. It's great to hear this quote. It's great to know that the movie is now officially kind of in the barrel. It's finished. There's a nice bow done on it. But obviously they're still working on VFX, post-production. This can take months and months of time, to get all the VFX done in these superhero movies. It's VFX heavy, so they've got a lot of post-production to do with color grading and CGI and all kinds of, the music and all kinds of different things to make this movie look as good as possible. And before we finish off the video, I just want to reiterate the point that I kind of started on. James Gunn, the amount of pressure he has to make this DCU movie the best that it can possibly be. It's the first movie out the gate. It's so important. You're starting a brand new universe here, DCU universe. And if this movie doesn't succeed, I don't think it's going to succeed financially based on the DC's financial track record of what happened with the DCEU. I don't think this movie's going to make a lot of money compared to what Marvel movies make, but it has to do well, when it comes to critics and audiences. The financials will come later if they continue to make good movies, so I don't expect this movie to come out the gate and make $1 billion. I think it's unrealistic for anybody to make those expectations, but it has to do well critically, it has to land well with audiences, and that's the most important thing with this first DCU Superman movie. But guys, that's kind of where we are. So we've had a small update regarding the end of the Superman production. So I throw it off to you. Let me know what you think about this news, guys. Jump down in the comment section, leave your thoughts, comments, and opinions. Are you excited for this movie? It comes out in less than a year's time. Thanks so much for watching. Hit that like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.